guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, make sure to comment down below and subscribe. Guys, we just arrived at the movies and we're gonna be watching Saving Zoe, and we're also gonna be meeting Laura and Vanessa Marano, which I'm pretty excited for since they're gonna be having a Q&A.
But this movie just means so much to us. Some of you might know, some of you might not. Adorable outfit. Thank you. But basically, my sister and I and my mother optioned the book 12 years ago. Questions or anything? I think we only have like a brief amount of time.
All hands on deck. This is an intricate scene that we have to do where you might have to do a bunch of run-throughs of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really great question. Actually, sound recording is such an important part of the process, and we were an independent film, so we kind of had difficulties in some of that, but made it work, which is amazing. But yeah, I think anybody who's a sound mixer, boom operator, re-recording mixer, like, you don't realize how important that is to the film until you don't have someone who is amazing at that. So we were really lucky in our situation of different people we've worked with, people we've had friends with, but again, you're shooting in 15 days, it's crazy like that, really, or it's like all hands on deck.
Our first day was the pool scene, like the big pool party scene, and that was like hectic. That was a lot. And speaking of sound recording, that how it kind of works, giving some secrets away. But you have like a mic that's hidden on your clothes, and that's how it kind of works. But as you guys could tell, the pool scene, Vanessa and Georgia, the other actress, are in bathing suits.
Wearing a lot of clothes.
So it's very hard to put a mic there, so that had to be boomed the whole time. Yeah, it was.
Or at the end of a movie.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. True. Can you imagine at the end of this we have like a sequel? Like it's like Zoe's actually not dead. Yes.
Yeah, how was it working with Equality Now for like the movie?
Oh, amazing. So for anyone who doesn't know, Equality Now is an organization that we're working with this movie. Obviously the movie deals with some pretty heavy issues and heavy topics. One being online sexual exploitation. And so, it's crazy. Allison Noel, who wrote the book, wrote this 12 years ago, as we'd mentioned, and it's nuts that this issue 12 years later, which I think is probably not a great
Yeah, no, it's really interesting with working with them. What I think has been the most amazing part of the process is that they've been educating us so much on this issue. We've actually met a lot of survivors of sexual exploitation and trafficking through the process. We got to show the film to them before it was released and get some of their opinions on how to edit it and really make the film very survivor focused and informed in how we wanted to present this subject, because it's a very difficult subject to talk about. Obviously automatically it gets an R rating because of what the subject is, and that sucks because we have so many young fans, and that's exactly who is affected by this. So our whole hope with working with Equality Now, with coming and talking to you guys, with just shamelessly promoting this film at this point, is that we do want to start a conversation. We do want to educate and and we do want this issue to be talked about amongst young people and young people and their parents, and just so we all know, I mean, you know, this affects boys as much as it affects girls, but girls are often 96% of the victims of sexual assault.
What was it like to film the bedroom stuff? Yes.
Oh, awesome. Hi. Well, nice to meet you.
Yes,
I'm gonna try to do this. Hold on.
I shall take the mic.
So you mean like the bedroom, like the
Like at the end.
at the end? Ah, yes. Okay. So Laura was the only one on set that day. So Laura and I produced the movie with my mom, and that was it. It was just the three of us. So Laura was the only one there that day, and it was a really, really small group of people. I think it was like maybe just the director and you and me and the other actors. And it was hard. It was. Anybody else?
Hi, my name is Trudy, and I was wondering if you guys faced any challenges making this movie.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh man. How long do we got?
Just getting it made was a challenge, because obviously, like I said, it's a very, very difficult subject, and nobody really wanted to make it, especially because it's geared towards young people, but it's an automatic R rating. So they're like, who's going to come and see it? And we're like, well, you guys are going to come and see it, which is awesome, and we really, really appreciate you guys being here and spreading the word about the film. But yeah, I think we faced a challenge in just getting it produced. Then after that, we faced a challenge
While producing?
it,
Yes.
and like
Lots of challenges.
so many challenges, just like finishing your days. Like we said, it was 15 days. Acting and producing at the same time was awful.
And then, you know, there was also things that when in the editing process we were, you know, really low budget. And, you know, there's certain things that you're like, oh, we missed this, or we didn't get this, or this happened. And then you have to figure out how to fix it in post-production process, but like might not have money to do that. So it was really, really a great learning experience and really rewarding.
But
and
difficult.
But difficult. But I think we're so
Hard.
proud of what we were able to do.
Absolutely, absolutely. But yeah, it was definitely a challenge. Yes, you were raising.
Actually, I have two questions.
Yeah.
I know Ken Jeong is a family friend,
Yeah.
right? Did you guys ask him to come, or did
Yes.
Yes.
He's the best. He's just the best guy. It's his birthday today, by the
Oh,
way.
really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Happy birthday, Ken.
Woo. He's just the best guy. Super taxing part for meeting like how many.
In which
like,
way?
blackmailed and all that?
Well, I have personally never been blackmailed, but in Zoe's
Right.
situation.
Yeah,
So that's
yeah.
the thing about exploitation, online exploitation, trafficking, any umbrella that you put it under. It is different for each person. It is a different situation for each person. This one's obviously fictionalized, but what we got back from Equality Now, when we got back from showing it from survivors, is that what is the same is the emotions that Zoe is feeling. She feels a tremendous amount of guilt, a tremendous amount of responsibility, shame, embarrassment, lack of control, and feels alone, ultimately. So even though somebody may have gone through a situation that is different than hers, that feeling of not being able to necessarily confide in people, we have found through speaking with survivors, is across the board. Now, why is that? I think it's because oftentimes we don't believe people, which we're working to change, I think, in our society right now. And oftentimes, you know, we don't think that the law is necessarily on our side. That's the most amazing thing about Equality Now, is that they work to change laws. But again, the first step to that doesn't get told. Because it's a hard thing to share. And the tragic thing about it is the longer you wait, a statute of limitations happens. And that is heartbreaking.
Yeah.
That your journey with
Like,
this.
our last name is Marano. We're
Okay,
like,
I
people
just
still-
signed all over my face.
You
so
really
it's
did,
a little bit all over the
Vanessa.
place. But
I didn't know about it, and then she's like, watch Austin&Ally with me. I watched it every single day with her, and I became a big fan of you guys. He hasn't slept at all, so.
we feel you. We're right there with you. But that's amazing. Thank you for doing that for your daughter. What a good dad. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Kimberly, her name is Kimberly, and I'm Shirley.
Okay, guys,
Yes.
let's do the picture like on iTunes and stuff. So if any of your friends can't make it out this week because it's an insane
If any of your
drive
bears
for most
can't
of
make
you,
it out this week.
if any of your bears can't make it out this week, your bears can watch it on iTunes. This is a moment.
Well, congratulations and good luck with everything.
Thank you
You're
so
doing
much. Thank you
wonderful
guys for
work.
coming. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Get some sleep, please. This is actually hurting me.
Thank you.
Hi guys.
Hi. Hey. We are at the screening of Saving Zoe at the AMC Gulf Point 30, and we were so excited to be here with you guys and you for coming out. And thank you. And did you guys like the movie?
Yes, we enjoyed it.
Pressure was on there.
Yeah, right. Like, what if it was just like, eh?
It was wonderful. You guys should definitely come and see it.
Thank you.
Our left driver's getting antsy, so I have to go grab her. There she is. Easy to spot now.
Oh my god, it is so warm. You're so cute like that. I know, I'm just gonna like help. Thank you guys so much, you guys. Thank you so much. Thank
Love
you.
you. Hi guys, it's my last day here in Houston, and right now I'm here with my little cousin Dylan. Say hi.
Hola.
His favorite song is Sunflower, right?
Quiero mucho.
Guys, I'm back in Kima since on Saturday it started raining, so we really couldn't get down, but I'm back here, and right now I'm probably gonna have like a mini photo shoot or something with my sister.